All right, so before we get into the topic of conversation, Luck, congratulations. Another Masters win. Where's the trophy?
Yo, look, we talking about the nigga. He just pulled out.
Congratulations, bro.
Yo, we on NPR. Yo, Ben, we live on NPR. They just cut it on. Oh shit, what up?
Yo,
What's up, bro?
Ben, you look crazy, bro.
Here, take the spliff because I know that's what you came for. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna give you the next one to light up right now too. Actually, here, just give me this back. Give me this one back. Here, take the lighter, right? Take the lighter. I ain't gonna short you. Hold up. I ain't gonna short you. Here, light up the new fresh joint. Cool. All right, back to the show.
Look, you were there in person, right? Everyone's here to talk about the gym.
Yo, like the lighting or not?
It's fine, bro. Whatever you need.
I could change my shit. That's what I'm saying. I could change my shit.
God damn, bro.
Yo, come over here real quick, man. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. If you don't like yo, Alex, bro. Yo, you could just say what you don't like, bro. I'll fix it, cuz.
You looked angelic on the other one. You had the sunbeam coming across your face. It looked pretty legit.
He said you looked angelic. I like that word. That's a good word you use right there, bro.
So look, talk to us. What did you see? You were there live and in person.
All right, so live and in person, right? Yo, Ben looked fucking awesome. Jeremy looked fucking awesome. Yo, people be thinking I be hating on Jeremy. I don't hate on him because I give him his props, bro. Like backstage, I told that motherfucker he look awesome, all that shit, bro. Yo, the man was on. Yeah, Jeremy could be a little drier and harder through the midsection, especially the obliques and shit. But to say Jeremy wasn't on and smoking hot, he was. So was fucking Ben. And yo, I think all the judges unanimously had Jeremy in first. But to me, it was a toss-up. It's whatever you like, bro. Like they both got their strengths, they both got their weaknesses. If you like Ben shit, you like Ben shit. If you like Jeremy shit, you like Jeremy shit. There's people who gonna like Ben shit and people who gonna like Jeremy shit. But there is no wrong answer.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Drew, what did you see?
So as soon as Bundeia came out, he was the first one that we saw in the individuals. I did notice that his taper, his posing, he did too many bodybuilding poses for at least my liking.
I think he did too many poses, period.
Agreed.
I was really impressed with his fullness, the way that he angled his poses. He was really able to highlight his strengths while minimizing weaknesses. And you know what? You could tell they were both having fun on stage as well, both confident. Ben showed his improvements as well. Super, super full. I had Ben winning from the back. I had Jeremy winning from the front. That's ultimately what it came down to. So,
yo, Drew, Ryan Benson said the same shit after prejudging. A couple other people said exactly the same thing. That's how most people sliced it.
That's how I saw it. You know, and obviously this lighting wasn't the best. It had the most peeled guys looking a little bit softer. So I would still say Dorian's one of the most peeled guys in this lineup. And even him under lighting, I kind of take it like as him being the most conditioned, still looking soft. You could tell that they were all on, even if they appeared soft, just based on Dorian's conditioning. So I liked the way that Jeremy was hitting his poses. I liked the way that Ben was hitting everything. I thought this was a really fun show. I thought that Ben was going to win just before going into this with the predictions and whatnot. But this is the fun part about, you know, Men's Physique, and the predictions were able to see that anything could happen. I'm super happy that Jeremy was able to pull this off, you know, and I know Ben's going to continue to stay hungry. He's going to keep working. It's nothing to be, you know, down about. And I know Ben's that guy that these are what fueled the wins for him. You know, he didn't lose here. He didn't lose here.
I ain't going the humble route. All right. This is what I saw. So I'm looking at the front post. Ben filled out his physique. Okay. Yeah, we're comparing a fullness from Jeremy having a fucking blown out chest, but Ben is full. Ben is shredded and more conditioning from the front. His abs are popping. Hold on. He has a different shaped chest, but he has a full chest. His shoulders are on point. His arms are on point. His back murdered Jeremy's. Okay. And that's my opinion. So I had Ben for those reasons. Now, I'm very passionate on this because I know there's a lot of people while we were watching the live stream that said the exact same thing. So what I would love to hear, I wish they had a recap with like how Tyler goes and picks apart every single part of the physique so we can see what they're seeing. Because I thought it was close, but I thought Ben was a clear-cut winner watching this.
I'm going to pause this right here. I'm going to pause this.
Chris, when you say that, I agree with everything you said. I'll say this, Chris. Nothing you said is untrue.
That's the problem, bro. Because like Like you said, this was a true toss-up between apples and oranges. I see Jeremy. I was so impressed with the way he manipulated his front shot to make it look like he actually had a smaller waist than Ben, which he doesn't, but he manipulated it in a way that kind of just made everything else around it look bigger. Now, the one thing that I'll say this, I'm going to simplify my thought process. I thought Jeremy Buendia won from the front, and I thought Ben won from the back. The only reason I think Ben should have won the show is because the margin that he lost from the front wasn't as much as that he won from the back. Like that's where
yo, guys, man, yo, listen, yo, Alex, yo, nothing you said is untrue, bro. Like, I'm rolling with y'all.
So what does this mean at all?
Yeah.
I don't think it means anything for the Olympia, and I'm going to say this very early. I think the placings will be different at the Olympia. I'm going to say that now.
Yo, Chris rolling with his guy, and I fuck with that hard, Chris.
I think it's just they're both gonna
bro, because you're not wavering,
confident.
bro. You letting it be known. I'm rolling with my dude, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Jeremy just proved that he's potentially in that mix now. You know, being a guy that is
hold on,
a top 10.
Drew, in the mix for what?
In the mix of being in the placement that he almost was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He's still a first call.
Okay, look. But Drew,
I'm not saying a mix of the top 3.
But Drew, I'll say this. I always had him in the mix then, if that's what you're saying, in the top 10.
Yeah, no, you've said it. You've said it before. But Ben is also just as hungry as not, if not more hungry, just because of this. So they both are going to go into the Olympia with more confidence.
Agreed.
Didn't we
think
say
this is good for look, I think if Ben won the show, it would have been awesome for Ben, right? But I still think this was a plus for both people.
Yep.
Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Jeremy had everything to lose at the show if he was second.
Yes.
And he didn't, so it's almost like redeeming, like self-validation, and also being like, hey, listen, I'm here.
I forgot this part of the evaluation because me and Ryan both said it. Because, bro, I call it like, bro, I really judge this shit like I'm being unbiased. Bro, Jeremy top to bottom's balance, it really put him over the edge.
No gaps.
I forgot to
No
mention
gaps.
that.
That's what I was going to say.
When you look at his front shot, his top to bottom balance, it's just like, that's dope.
That's what I noticed when he first came out. And that's when Chris was like, hey, listen, I'll take a bet that Ben's going to win. We had a little side bet going on. And what I look at always is the silhouette. So if you just blacked out their physique, not even looking at conditioning, kind of how we always look at Banks, like with the NBA logo of how he looks. Buendia has such a great flow. When you just look at it, it draws your eye. Now, Ben has it too. But when I'm looking at this front pose here, Jeremy from top to bottom with just the fullness and in the areas that he has the size and the way he's angling and manipulating his poses with the legs and everything, it just looks very complete and just clean.
I think this is a perfect opportunity to show the difference between detail and condition. And now let me be clear, this isn't saying that Ben isn't conditioned, but look how much detail Ben has going throughout his serratus compared to what Jeremy has going throughout his front shot. I think that hurt Jeremy in his front. Look, being there in person, who do you think was more conditioned?
So Ben looks stupid while from the front in condition. Jeremy could be harder through the obliques. His abs looked better, but he could be harder through the obliques. No doubt about that. From the back, I thought like Jeremy looked a little harder in the lower back, not leaner, just a little harder. Mm-hmm. And that was it. But like overall back, Ben was up on the back by a mile.
Dre, explain hardness. When you look at a physique, what is the difference, the discrepancy between like hardness, like the difference that you saw?
That
even if it was
muscle
subtle?
is all the way through to the back. That muscle, the muscle to skin ratio is like the skin to muscle ratio. That muscle's all the way pressed against that skin. All you see is muscle there.
Yeah. Where do you have Jeremy Buendia placing at the Olympia now after seeing him in person?
Top 10, no doubt about it.
I agree.
Okay.
He impressed me.
Look, you want me to keep it real 100 with you?
Oh, let's go.
Him and Ben in the 7.
Really?
Him and Ben in the 7 or the 8. Him and Ben in the 8, I'll go right now without even. And look, this is me just shooting off the cuff without naming the other 6 people or thinking of make sure there's 6 others. But this is just me shooting from the hip. Yeah, both of them in the 8, bro. Not the 10. They both in the 8.
I agree.
And they're both going to be better.
Agree.
This was a trial run, they're not going to, if they were 100% here, that's where I would start to think like, okay, you might start to digress a little bit.
I'm going to give y'all some inside back channel shit, right? Yo, Jeremy woke up on show day 6 pounds over.
What?
Oh.
I was on the treadmill that morning. You see me take the video.
Yep.
Yo, he was over there. Cool. He came say what up. I go to get on the treadmill, the sauna after. He in the sauna. When we went, yo, bro, I ain't gonna front. We trolls, bro. Like I said straight up, I told Ben, yo, nigga, I'm pulling up at 3:30. I'm watching Jeremy weigh in. Fuck out of here, bro.
If he didn't make weight, would you have said it?
Yo, what? Yo, so let me give y'all the story. I'm gonna give y'all the story. I'm gonna give y'all the whole story. So boom. So cool. Yo, I hit Ben. Yo, Ben, you ready? Cause look now, right? So I gotta show y'all. I gotta give y'all all relativity, right? Where's my camera, right? Boom, there goes my camera. Yo, see that building right across the street?
Yep.
That's the venue.
Okay.
Right? Cool. So now, where Ben's hotel is on the other side of the venue, the same distance as this is.
Okay.
Cool. He tells me, yo, I'm ready to go. I'm about to come down right now. Cool. Yo, I tell him, yo, I'm gonna come down for my shit. I'll meet you at the venue. Now it's about 3:35, right? That looks like how far of a walk? 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
Cool. I come down, I get in there. Ben ain't in there. Of course he's not. Ben said, yo, like Ryan Benson, right before, yo, I'm coming down now. Ryan looked at me and said, yeah, we got a half hour. Yo, we actually had an hour, y'all. But anyway, back to the story. I'm dead ass, bro. Back to the story. So I get in there. You know, all the dudes in there, they know me. Like I'm not. Oh, great. You just want to get it done now? Yeah, fuck it. I step on the scale. I weighed 194 with all my clothes on and the cell phone. He's like, yeah, and the cell phone. He had to make sure he told the guy. And he had the cell phone and he made weight. All right, cool. So I get off the shit. Because I told Ben and all of them, I said, yo, Jeremy's showing up early to try to make weight before all y'all motherfuckers is in here. Yo, of course I called the play out. Yo, Ben ain't in that bitch. Here go Jeremy walking through at about 3:47. Remember, weighing don't start till 4.
Oh, he's trying to get in.
Negro, why you walking in all early?
He want to make sure that nobody sees it if he missed it. That's why.
So cool. Yo, I go right over. My bad. I don't go right over, bro. I'm such a troll, right? Jeremy walk in the front door. I'm standing there talking to Sandy and Becky, right? I go like this. Pardon me, ladies. Remember I told y'all I came in this motherfucker to watch Jeremy make weight? Yeah, I got to go by the scale. Yo, they start dying laughing like this nigga Dre was dead serious. Because I'm telling them like, oh, I'm here early. I'm waiting for Jeremy. Yo, cool. Jeremy come in that motherfucker, right? Jeremy come in now. Yo, I go right over the scale. What up, Waddy? What up, Jeremy? Give him a dap. He looks at me. He's like, fuck. He only took his pants off. Yo, that motherfucker jumped on. He was like 150. I think it was 157 or 159. I mean, 157. My bad. He had to weigh 187. He was 180.
What?
I was like 157.
No, it was 185.7 or 0.9.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I looked at him like this, and he goes, yo, I just came into sauna. I was like, smart motherfucker. That's how you gonna make the weight the quickest way. You don't even have time to rebound the water.
Yeah, that's a
So, my man made the weight. I gave him his dap. Like, yo, you know, I was in this motherfucker waiting for you to come. This shit was going on the gram if you didn't make weight, nigga.
Oh man.
Watch out for Dre if you're on that cuff.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, yo, listen, it's called gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Dre,
Keep the same energy in person. Yeah.
You had some words in the last episode. Is there anything you want to take back after now seeing Jeremy?
No. What about, I never said the guy sucked.
Yeah. We never said anything bad. We just said,
bro, I've said 1,000 times, I think he's awesome.
Everyone in here said there was no shot in the world that Jeremy was going to come in here and beat.
Oh, I had Ben all day. I said I had Ben all day.
Hey, in my mind, there's still no shot because it ain't a winner in my mind. But he won the show. He looked amazing. But from my breakdown, that's how I feel.
I can't go that far, Chris. Look, right? Alex, what I said is, Jeremy won. He got it.
There's nothing you can do now. Yeah.
That's the thing about these podcasts.
Yo, bro, anybody, there was no wrong answer, so the right guy won.
Yep.
Yeah. And it benefits the both of them. They're both coming out of this with even more confidence going into the show that matters.
Look, if the trophy would have went to Ben, the same amount of people would have been happy and the same amount of people would have been sad.
Exactly. Yep.
Let me ask you this: in a world where Jeremy Buendia wins the Sasquatch and then Brandon Hendrickson loses China, say that happens,
that ain't happening.
It's not that. But does Jeremy Buendia then move up to the greatest of all time?
No.
How the fuck does that happen there?
It doesn't change the scoring and the numbers that we kind of went through. That put a lot into perspective.
Brandon still has 266 points, bro.
Yeah.
So based on that, Jeremy would have to, continue to win Olympias for like 3 years.
Yeah,
he hasn't competed a lot. It comes down to not only resume, not only the Olympia, but also the consistency in the years and how many competitions you've done and the quality of how many you won.
Hey, I will tell you something though. It is awesome seeing him win this local show though, because we always give him shit for not doing them, and now
Chris,
he did it. Yeah.
Yo, what just hit me just now is this, yo. Dilla Cash, good. Yo, Ben.
He got third, right?
You got Jamal
third,
number,
right?
Gucci?
Yeah.
Call Gucci, Ben. Right now.
I had that as soon as I saw him. The fullness that he has, he's always peeled. He's a Chicago homie.
You called it, Drew. I saw you say it on there.
Yeah, no, he looked at. I think this was his best ever.
I was going to ask you.
Hey, Drew was on it. Drew was on his picks today. I'll tell you.
We all knew the top two, right? It was kind of obvious. They pulled him off immediately. When Jamal came out, he was the guy that I could literally see could potentially be in a second spot if you add in another guy.
That's him.
That's what I was looking at until they started getting compared. But he's very, very complete. His chest, the dude's a freak, bro. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him train, but 180, he's benching 500 pounds, and he's just a freak. But he also has the look that matches.
Yeah.
Yo, one thing, right, guys? I wanted to say, you want me to tell you one thing Jeremy did learn from this show?
What's that?
He needs to do more shows because he can beat everyone, bro.
Good point.
Very true. It's very true.
My man, go compete. But look, go have fun. When all you're doing is Olympias, it becomes a job and it's not fun, bro. Go have fun. And guess what?
More pressure.
But this is the best part. He can still win having fun.
Yep.
Hey, this was one of my favorite shows to watch in a while.
I feel like this, right, guys? Now he learned that, guys, I can have fun, go do San Jose Pro, and I can still win it.
Do you think he's still running?
Huh?
You think he'll still run it, or you think he'll shut it down now? Till the O.
He'll shut it down.
Yo, guys, I think. No, he's done to the O. But I think Jeremy's just in a position where it's Mr. Olympia or bust to him.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything, Matt. Like, he won't have fun competing in the season, and I think he's gonna really retire because if he doesn't win the Olympia or end up top 3, he's gonna feel like he can't win it no more. And to him, if he can't win the Olympia, he don't want to compete.
Yeah.
That's what he's used to. When we saw it from his track record, he's only done the big show, and that was the Olympia. And especially being the reigning champ, in the people's eyes, it's
Ben,
like you said, Olympia or bust.
Call him again.
Now, another thing I want to say is this. Anything that I say is no knock on Jeremy at all. I think Jeremy, you even saw me, Drew. Whenever he came out, I was like, I think that's the winner. I was like, he looks crazy.
And I don't want to say anything too early because we've done this a lot of times. I always say we're very wrong with predictions, but the thing that NPR does is we always like to recap it to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
especially if I'm wrong and I say something, it's I want to be able to kind of explain what I'm seeing, whether if I agree or disagree with the decision. I mean, I told you immediately when he came out, like, okay, let me wait and see what Ben looks like, but I think I'm going to be eating my words.
Yeah.
He didn't pick up Ben?
Yo,
that's honestly what I said. So I saw it. The statement was made.
Like,
before we
I'm not even fucking with you no more, Ben. I'm just going to go do my own thing, bro.
It's kind of like the Olympia last year.
I'm not fucking with you, bro. I'm just going to call tomorrow once I get off the pod, and I'm going to go do my own thing. It could
go either way. It's the same way as this. It was just back and forth.
Before we get out of here, is there anybody else? Oh, look who it is.
Yo, Dilla Cash Gucci look awesome. 3rd place.
Yeah, he looked good. Yo, the dude who you ragged on the last episode got 4th again. You know what we're talking?
Who ragged on who?
Tyreek?
Was it?
This dude right here.
Yo, Alex, y'all go so extreme. Anything that you're critical of somebody's ragging on them?
Bro, you said he doesn't look good.
No, I did not say that. I said he doesn't look impressive. See, y'all don't even quote people.
I remember what Andre said. I remember what Andre said.
Yo, bro, you guys say what you want to say in your own head instead of what somebody actually did say.
Trey, was he conditioned?
And then hold up, Alex. When you say exactly what you said now, then it sounds like you're ragging on somebody.
Fair
Dre,
enough.
how is this conditioning in person versus last week when you were?
He can be drier and harder through the core, bro.
Agree.
I want to give a shout.
And look, I never said the kid don't look good. I said for you to use the word impressive, it has to be something that wowed you.
Okay.
I think outside of the three, it still is a weak lineup, to be honest.
Bro,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, I want to give a shout out. I know Taylor Wilson moved up. I know Dorian looked great. Just needs to fill in those gaps. A few other guys that are in here that, I mean, they look good, but
Drew,
with the top three, they were separated.
Drew, those guys look all good for that tier.
Yeah.
So you're next to in the lineup. It's not a superstar lineup.
Hey, we didn't talk about how quick that first call out was, though.
That was wild, bro.
Hey, they went front.
Sandy already made up her mind yesterday.
Nah. So look what happened, guys. It was this, right? Yo, the stage was too crowded. And once they started posing, it was like, yo, just send them back and we'll bring them back, yo. So the stage is not crowded up, bro.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They did pull out, I think, 8 to 10 guys in the first, right?
It was 8 guys. Yo, it was 8 guys, and it was just too many people, and
a smaller stage.
And if you watched it, I'm gonna post the video of it later because I was in the crowd during it. If you hear me on the video, I'd say, yeah, Sandy, that's good judging by sending them off. We don't need to keep comparing them to y'all, and there's too many of y'all on the stage. Send them off now, and let's compare the rest of them. Let's get 3 through 5. Oh, then she sent off 3 through 5.
Yep. Look at this. This is
then she brought back out 8.
Yeah, she did do that.
I thought that was dumb, though.
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, what are they doing here? I think they wanted to maybe save the top guys to really work them. I don't know how long they were worked for.
But look, what'd you say his name is again? Reek?
Tyreek, yeah.
Tyreek, yeah.
Yo, Reek just got to get a little better. He needs more density in his back, and he can be drier and harder through the core. I never said the guy's trash.
Yeah. And last week was his pro debut. Two top 4 finishes. It's not bad for him. But I'm impressed, man. This was one of the most exciting shows of the year. And again, dude, I haven't felt like the men's physique division has been this exciting since, 2018, 2019. No?
100%.
I don't really think the division as a whole is exciting. I think
it's more drama influenced.
I'll say this. No. I think it was exciting to watch the top 2 in this show. Yeah. Look, guys, if the league was exciting as a whole, why aren't we talking about anything about San Antonio? We're not.
That's true.
We only cared about the guys in this show because it was the top 2, and then you mentioned China because Brandon's in it.
When's China? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm not positive. So, guys, in all reality, there's exciting spots, and I'll say this: the Olympia is going to be exciting as fuck, though.
Brandon, him back.
He doesn't want to make that top 10 because he wants to be able to not go back.
I knew that.
He wants to watch it from front row.
All right, fellas. Look,
good on that recap.
Look, enjoy your win. Congratulations. Thank you for hopping on. Drew, thank you. Chris.
Congrats, Dre. Congrats to Jeremy.
Appreciate y'all. I got my Yeti trophy.
Congrats.
Go get some Taco Bell.
I got the screen recording for you. I'll send it to you.
I bet.
I'll see y'all.
Yo, easy,